Oh, this is just super cool. I'm digging it. I have a feeling that the rest of the missions after this are going to be quite a bit harder. But that's fine with me. I like a good challenge, especially on games like this. It's frustrating, but it's like mentally rewarding at the same time. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Planetbase. My name is Nos, and my favorite off-world colony sim has had an unexpected update. I had no idea that this game was going to have any updates to it. I thought it was already at the final build, which it may have been. But there's an update, and I am super stoked because I love this game. Like, this game sucks me in like very few games do. The only other game that has sucked me in quite like this in recent times has been Oxygen Not Included. And I just love these sim-type games. But this one has added a full-blown tutorial and challenge levels. And so I had been working on trying to get all the achievements on the first world, and then I was going to go ahead and try and do all of the achievements on the second world and just work my way up from there. But now that there's an update, I have totally new objectives. I've erased all of my saved games, and now I've played through the entire tutorial just to say I did it, and who knows, maybe there's a achievement for that. That's another thing, is there are now achievements. Where are they? Here we go. Ah, yes, complete tutorial. So I have completed my first achievement, and now we're going to go for some more. We're going to try and hit all of these eventually at some point. And I did start a new game. I started playing on the second world just because it let me, because I hit all of the achievements on the first world except the very last one, which was 100 colonists. We will get back to that at some point. I will play through that first world to that achievement in my off time, but in my recorded game time, for right now, I'm going to start playing some of these challenges, because this is totally new. And so it looks like they... Oh, and let's see. They have also added... Let's see if you go to new game. A whole new planet. Class S. Suicide. So they've added a whole new planet. The Class S Suicide planet. And I can now change my loading screen planet, which is just cool. Before, you could only see this one, which was beautiful. But now, we can look at the ice planet, which is the second world. We can look at the gas giant, I think that's what this one is, which is the third world. And this must be the suicide world right here, which is, I assume, another moon off of the gas giant planet here. But we are going to give it a shot. And it looks like they are listed in order of difficulty. And that was the other thing, is another difficulty level has been opened up, Suicide, which we'll probably never get to. Your first assignment is to establish a fully automated mining post in a remote world. You will have to accomplish your mission with limited personnel, as you won't be getting any more colonists. Some traders operate in the area, so you might be able to buy supplies from them. Objective, accumulate 100 units of ore. So we are going to try the challenges. We may fail miserably, but hey, we're going to give it a try. And since I have a decent amount of experience in this game, we might be okay. We might pass one or two of the challenges. I'll tell you right now, though, I've been playing the second world. It's tough. It gets tough quick. As soon as you think you've got shit figured out and you've mastered the first world and you go delving into the second world, that's when you're in trouble. It is hard. Okay, so what are we starting out with? It looks like we've got... I think these yellow guys are engineers. The green guys are biologists. No workers. And a lot of bots. Okay, that's good. I've got mining bots. Oh, no. Okay, so I have to accumulate 100 units of ore with only mining bots. Ooh. I see the challenge in this. I see. Okay, let's look around at our starting area, which way should we start building? Looks like this is the direction that has the most space. The most empty, wide open space. I mean, we could build a meandering base through here, but let's start. Yeah, I think we're going to start right over here. We're going to put our airlock right about there, and we'll start expanding out in this direction. Now, first thing we're going to need is oxygen. Let's get some oxygen going. And power. We cannot survive without power. Okay, this is new. Right off the bat, I have the ability to build water tanks, mine, landing pad, starport, power collector, water extractor. Usually, a lot of this stuff doesn't open up until you've built some of the other beginning items. We're going to start just as we always should, with a solar panel, water collector, water extractor, and a power collector. These are absolutely critical to your base. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and build a size 2 power collector. Just so I don't even have to stress about how much power I have. Because we're also going to build a wind turbine right off the bat. It's very important. You need to build both power, solar power, and wind power. Hint, power grid. Yeah. I know all about all this stuff you're going to tell me about, so we're going to skip through that. If you would like a full-blown tutorial on this game, hit me up. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know. I have enough experience in this game. I could easily guide someone very well through the first planet. The second planet might be a little more tricky for me, but the first planet I have got down pat. Okay, these guys are freaking out because they have nowhere to go as of yet. Let's add some more to the base, starting with the good old canteen. Once they've got a canteen built, I suppose they're going to want to sleep somewhere, so we will add a dorm right over here. I like to put my dorms butted right up against mountain type areas because you can't add an extra hallway or another room off of a dorm. So I try to stick my dorms in a place where they make the most sense, which is kind of butted up into a little corner or up against a mountain where I can't build any more habitat anyway. So we're going to stick the first one right here. And let's just set it up to full speed and let her rip. Let this stuff get built. Okay, we've got our canteen. Let's put in a meal maker and a table, and everybody's going to want water right off the bat. So let's throw in some water, and people really like to check out the plants and watch TV. That's like super important. If you want to keep the morale of your people up, which is a thing, if I click on a person here, if I can get one to hold still long enough, they have morale over here. And the best way to keep morale up is offer them a little bit of entertainment. And apparently, staring at a plant boosts morale also. So, I don't know about you, but I would be cool with the TV, but the plant, I don't know if it, I would be happy to see a plant, but I don't know if it'd boost my morale a whole lot. But it does these guys, I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know, they're out here in space, they don't get to see or do much, except work. So they're happy to stare at plants. Okay, now that we've got the basics up and going, let's get to mining, because that is like the most super hyper critical thing that we can do for this particular mission. Oh, come on, I thought there was a spot right here I could stick my mine. Please! I just want to put it somewhere by the door. I don't want it too far away. Come on now. Yeah, there's the spot. That is perfect. Right by the front door here. Also important, recycling the colony ship. Some people might not think it's very important because you're just getting rid of a big object that doesn't really seem to do anything. However, you do get additional resources. So let's get our mine going. We're going to need a storage room pretty quick because we're going to need a place to put all of that stuff. But more important than that, we need to start growing food. So let's throw in a biodome. Now, I like to always just start right off the bat by building a... I guess you'd call it a level 2 biodome. Because the first level biodome will only hold 4 plants in it. That is not enough to even begin feeding your colonists. Even if you only have small amounts of colonists. And in this one, we're not going to get any more colonists than what we start with, which is 10. No, 5. Oh, jeez. We have 10 bots. We have 10 bots and 5 colonists. So, I only have 2 biologists, 3 engineers. That is it. Oh my gosh. This is going to be tricky. I have no workers to make stuff. Oh gosh. So all I have to do, I guess, is maintain enough food. Let's throw some beds in here for our people to sleep on. So eventually they're going to really appreciate some sleep, which looks like right about now. Everybody's got the little sleep symbol above their head. 3 beds is more than enough because they're bunk beds and I only have 5 people. Shit, I didn't even need to build a dorm, I guess. I could have gotten away with just a single room. Maybe we'll swap that out. We'll see. We'll see how things go. So all I really need to focus on right now is accumulating 100 units of ore. So in order to reach that goal, I'm going to build a storage room right here. You know what, I'm going to stick it right here. Just in case I decide to build anything off in this direction, I've got the room to do so. But we're going to need a storage room because 100 units of ore, that's a lot of ore. And I'm going to go ahead and bump up the work here. And I might even build an additional mine just to get shit done faster. Let's see. Could we get away with one over here somewhere? Right there? Yeah, let's go ahead and put another mine right there. Now, I have 5 driller bots. I think I have 5. I don't know if having 2 mines is of any use to me when I only have 5 driller bots and no workers, but we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. I will blast through this challenge. That is my goal. Okay, so let's get some food going. We have biologists. And I'm not too worried about making starchy foods because I only have a couple of biologists. Shit, this is going to be tricky. I have no workers. None whatsoever. And I cannot get more. Like, I know I can build a landing pad, but the only thing I'm going to get from them is the opportunity to trade some resources. So we're going to go ahead and build the landing pad just so that we can see what we get offered to us. We're also going to build some more power just so that we don't even have to think about running out of power. I'm going to build another power collector nearby. There we go, right by the other solar panel. Because worrying about power is the last thing you want when you're trying to reach a goal. Landing permissions. Yes, please. Yep, colonists is grayed out. Visitors is grayed out. Disabled in this challenge. Okay, so we're going to allow the trading ships to come. That way, if we start running low on anything like food, spares, medical supplies, that sort of thing, which we're already low on medical supplies, then we'll be okay. Now, I don't really think we're going to have to worry about medical supplies in this mission, simply because you generally only have to worry about that sort of thing when people get broken bones. And broken bones, as far as I know, only happen when workers go into the mines. Now, there might be other times and reasons that you need a sick bay and medical personnel, but if there is, I don't really know much about it. Let's see. What do I have? I do have 0 medics, and I cannot get more. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to have to worry about a sick bay. But we can trade stuff. You know what? I don't really quite have enough stuff to seriously think about trading anything at the moment. The only thing I am worried about right now is, do I have enough room to hold 100 units of ore? I kind of wish that it showed me up here how many units of ore I had left to collect. So right now I have 83 units to collect. And I can just keep track of that by watching my ore right up here. Another trader! What you got, buddy? Nothing that I really want, except maybe another driller bot. That's one thing I might have to... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have been so hasty. It's one thing we're going to have to watch out for is... we got to keep an eye on our driller bots and make sure that none of them break down. Because if they do, I have engineers that can fix them. But if they break down completely to the point that they're unrepairable, I cannot make more. Because they are made by engineers, but the components to make them out of are made by workers, which I get 0. I have 0 workers. Okay, we're plumb full on this storage here. We might have to consider making more storage, which I can't even do because I am now out of metal. Ooh, so the only way I'm going to get more metal is if I purchase it. You know what? I'm not too concerned. I think we're going to be just fine with what we have. I can't even build... I can't even build these other tomato pads. I can only have the 3 that I start with. Oh, this is nuts. So now it's just a waiting game, I guess. I mean, I'm never going to be able to build these because I can't have more workers, which means I can't make more bioplastic. I could purchase bioplastic, but it's not really something I'm keen on doing, at least not at the moment. The only thing I really care about is bots. Making sure I maintain my bots and keep my 5 colonists alive, I guess. Let's hope that these 3 tomato plants will be enough to keep my 5 colonists alive. So far, we're doing just fine. We're accumulating food just a smidge faster than we seem to be consuming it. Let's take a look here. Yep, we are accumulating food just a wee bit faster than we're using it up. And our main goal is just ore. That is it. That's all we really need to care about is, can we get enough ore? Now the big question is, will they keep mining ore even if I'm out of space to store it? That I do not know. We're going to go ahead and dismiss you, buddy. I'm not going to buy anything from any of these traders unless it's some more metal and bioplastic, because I wouldn't mind building a little bit more stuff. Like one more storage room to be specific, like right here. We're doing okay. We're slowly increasing on ore. And I am drinking rum out of a fancy Lord of the Rings drinking glass from December 2001 from Burger King. Don't know how many of you ended up with some of these or even remember them. But they were very cool. Came with a little plastic thing that went on the bottom of them and made them light up. Don't know what happened to those, but I definitely still have the glasses and keep those around for rum. Which, if I did not mention, that's what I'm drinking. I do not want to get rid of spares whatsoever. I will sacrifice a little bit of food in exchange for some metal and bioplastic. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of food. Well, let's just take one. Oh, you guys are so stingy. I'll give you one ore. There. That's a little better of a trade. Okay, let's make sure that production in the mines is set to prioritize. Oh, this guy's already broken down. I'm excited to see how challenging these challenges get. This is something that this game really, really needed. I mean, it was fine without it, because at least for me, I could play this game forever. But to have something like completely new in the way of challenges, that is just awesome. That gives me like a whole new way to play the game, and I love that idea. Okay, you guys don't really have anything that I want to trade you for, so I'm going to send you away. And here's my supplies, and I can't even store them because I am full. Let's go ahead and start a second storage room. You know what? I don't think I need a size 2 storage room, do I? Oh, I kind of do. I really actually kind of do. Can you connect to both? Yes, but that's more resources that I don't have. Okay, we'll just make the one connection, and we will slowly buy the stuff we need to make that one connection. Okay, you've got some stuff. Spares, I cannot spend anything on spares. I've got to keep that in mind. Ore, I think, is my best bet. Ore and food. A little bit of food and a little bit of ore is sacrificable in exchange for building materials. Okay. Because I can easily get more ore, and I'm constantly growing more food, and I'm keeping a little ahead of the game on food. So I think we'll be alright. Okay, we now have the resources necessary to build this connection, but we're severely lacking on resources to build the storage unit itself. That's alright. It's all just a waiting game at this point. All we have to do is wait and watch our ore go up. I really hope that this is not a necessity, this building here, in order to reach my goal of 100 units of ore. But like I said, I'm not really sure where they're going to put the ore. I don't know if they'll just keep stacking it up outside, or if I absolutely have to have a storage room to accumulate up to 100 ore. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more resources. We need these things to finish building. Oh man, even if I sacrifice all of my food. Okay, so that's worth 100. Bam! There we go. I hate getting rid of my ore, but I've got bots getting me ore. And I think I really need to have this building in order to complete my objective. If not, then oh well, at least I'll have 2 storage rooms to put all my stuff in. Ooh, that's some good rum. Oh, and I've just got traders dropping in every couple of seconds. That's very handy, actually. Okay, what do I need to finish building this? Let's let these guys bring this stuff over. Okay, I just need 1 more bioplastic and I'm good. So let's trade him. There we go. Some food for that last piece of bioplastic. We'll have this other storage room built. And then I think we can just worry about collecting ore. And hope that we don't run out of spares or medical supplies or food before we reach 100 ore. Okay, somebody bring that over. Let's get this built. All right. There's our large storage room. Man, you traders are just busy, busy bees, aren't you guys? I wish I had more stuff to sell you guys. Well, James Molina, the electronics trader, I don't really have anything to offer you, my friend. So you can probably just be on your merry way. You do have driller bots, though. God, that would be handy. I'm going to dismiss you because I don't really have room. Next time I have the chance to get a couple of bioplastic, though, I'm going to get at least 2 or 3 more, and we'll add some more plants in here. That way we can produce a little bit of excess food, and then we can sell the excess food to buy any extra resources we may need as we go. All right, everybody's bringing all the extra resources in here. Excellent. All right, and we're back up to 31 ore already. That's good. And you've got nothing but bots. I don't have stuff to trade yet, buddy. I need to just chill and wait till I've collected some more food. I can't get going too crazy now. I can't get overzealous here. This first challenge is going to be very easy. Comparatively easy compared to the other challenges. So I need to just relax and take my time and build up to 100 ore. That's going to take a while. Especially considering the only thing I get is the bots that they gave me. Which are hard at work, but still. Okay, let's get our 2 bioplastic purchased. Whoa, what am I doing here? Getting a little too crazy. There we go. Let's trade you 6 vegetables for the 2 bioplastic, and that will allow me to grow more vegetables. God, there's really no purpose in growing a wheat pad or anything else. Let's just go with onions, I guess, because I really don't need... I don't need the starch. Because I can't make workers to make bioplastics, so... What do you have? Nothing that I can't live without. Go ahead and go, buddy. Well, I'm glad that the traders are very frequently coming in and out, because that gives me a little bit of confidence that we might make it through this. Okay, we are doing just fine. Let's take a look at our grids here. Power, I guess it makes more sense to look at that in the daytime, which it is right now. Okay, power should jump up. There we go. Boom. We're producing plenty of power, plenty of water, way more than enough oxygen. You know what? I think we're going to do just fine as long as we don't lose any driller bots. Which, how much do you want for driller bots? 216. Man, those things are expensive. Semiconductors I have 2 of. Why do I have any semiconductors at all? I mean, I can use the semiconductors to build more bots, but to do so, I have to first of all have... I'm pretty sure I have to have a factory and... Oh no, this is disabled. Disabled, disabled, disabled. Okay. Well, I do need a robotics facility in order to build more bots. It just doesn't make any sense, though, to do that, because to build more bots, I need more bioplastic and more metal, and I can't do anything to get more of those except purchase them. So, the most logical thing to do is just try and survive with what I have until I have 100 units of ore. There really is no purpose to going to all the length to purchase enough metal and bioplastic to build a robotics facility, make more robots to get the ore faster. Because, I mean, by the time I get all of that done just to start making more robots, I'll probably be at 100 units of ore. So we're just going to let it go. We're going to let it go until we get to 100. Because this is something I know we can do. We can totally pull this off. This should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Especially compared to the next challenges. I guarantee it. It's one thing this game does not lack in is challenge. My lord. Just trying to get a foothold on the second world. That's a challenge. I mean, it's not impossible. It's not even super hard, but it's a challenge. I think it took me 3 tries before I was satisfied with my starting base on the second world. I probably could have suffered through and made it through with the first or even the second base. But it was just such a long, arduous process that I gave up and started over until I got it just right, just so. Now, you have more stuff I could trade, but you know what? I only have 2 things I'm really willing to trade. Well, you know what? I will trade you some food, bro. I've got quite a bit of food. I'm going to trade you all of that for all of that. 11 vegetables and 2 of my microchips, my semiconductors. I'm going to trade you all that for some plastic and some steel. Well, metal. I'll call it steel if I want to, though. That way, just in case I need to make something on the fly, I have that option. Okay, we're doing good, though. We're up to 55 units of ore. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And we can just watch it slowly accumulate over here. We got one bot in here and two in here. So, what are the other fucking driller bots doing? If I have 5 driller bots, what the hell are they doing? Only thing I want them doing is drilling. Fucking Christ. How many... Let's see. Let's see how many driller bots I have. Yeah, I have 5 driller bots. I should have 5 driller bots in the mines at all times. I mean, really. Come on now. I'm gonna dismiss you because I really don't think you have anything that is critical to my survival at this point. I think we are doing just fine. It's just a matter of time. Just a waiting game till we get to 100 at this point. And we're a little past halfway. Okay, we got 3 driller bots going in there, 1 in there. Where are the other driller bots? That's what I want to know. If I have 3 in here and only 1 in here, that means there's 1 driller bot who's not mining. He's just fucking wandering around. Which makes no sense. I really don't need the driller bots doing anything but drilling. Well, I don't need anything you have there, buddy. Go ahead and be on your merry little way. We are already at 87% over here. 87% capacity on this storage. And look at the food go up. That's pretty impressive. Considering I only have, what, 2 biologists? Pretty sure. 2 biologists are producing more food than when I seem to have, like, 5. I guess it's all in just what you plant and how much you plant. You have more stuff. I'll take 2 more of each of those, and I'll trade you for a handful of this stuff. There we go. Just to be sure that I don't run out of stuff that I need. This should get me up to 8 metal and 8 bioplastic, which should definitely get me through the rest of this mission here. So like I said, now it's just a waiting game. I mean, I think I have got everything under control, everything I need. I just have to wait till I'm up to 100 units of ore, which in a few seconds I will only be 30 shy of. As of right now. $29, and we'll be there. Oh, this is just super cool. I'm digging it. I have a feeling that the rest of the missions after this are going to be quite a bit harder. But that's fine with me. I like a good challenge, especially on games like this. It's frustrating, but it's like mentally rewarding at the same time. I mean, you don't get a physical reward. Money doesn't come spitting out of your computer or a gold medal or anything like that. But mentally, I'm rewarded just knowing that, hey, I used my brain. I used my brain pan and my thinker to figure out how to get through something difficult. We are only 15 away from being done with this level. Fucking right on. Just because I have enough food to do so. Let's go ahead and trade for some more metal and bioplastic. Just so I have it on hand. Just to make me feel better. Just for my conscience. 14 to go. $13 to go. I have got spares coming out my eyeballs, which is good. The last thing I want to worry about on this mission is my power or my water extractors running out. So it looks like the game seems to auto-save right about 40 minutes. So I've been playing for approximately 40 minutes now. God, this game is the ultimate time sink. I seriously can play this game forever. I will play this game for what feels like 15 minutes and 2 hours will have gone by. What is this? This is new. Trader cargo, trader stock, plus base trade, 7 out of 60. 7 out of 60 what? I have no idea what this means. Trader stock plus base trade. Huh, 7 out of 60. I don't know what that means. But I'm going to let you just carry on your way because you don't have anything that is critical to my survival. And I am almost done with this mission. I am super stoked about that. Well, hello, tiny spider. You must die. I don't know who the hell invited this little guy. Oh, come here, you. Look at that tiny little spider. You can just fuck off. Not afraid of spiders, but I'm not a huge fan of them either. Unless they're tarantulas. Tarantulas are cool. They are cool in my book because they might as well be small, furry little mammals. I used to collect and care for them when I lived in Arizona. And I learned that they're pretty damn cool. Tarantulas are my friend. I have been bit by many a spider. Never once by a tarantula. Okay, I'm going to send you on your way. I don't think you have anything that I have to have. Just a waiting game now. Traders, 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 man. You guys are just popping in every 10 seconds or so. That's good, though. You guys are helping make sure that I can make it through this mission. You're keeping me alive. Okay. I've only got 10 more pieces of ore to collect. As of now. 10 more. This is gonna go by pretty quick, and yet it's gonna feel like forever. God damn, we're at 98% and 97 over here. That should be enough to hold what we need, right? 10 more. I'm gonna send you on your way, buddy, and you know what? I'm just gonna shut this off. I really don't feel like it's necessary at this point. I don't think I need any more traders. Now, if I cannot hold enough ore because my storage is too full, I will allow the traders to come back just so I can trade them for all of the excess supplies that I have as far as like food and whatnot. I could get rid of food, and I could also get rid of some ore, metal, bioplastic, Not ore, but metal and bioplastic. And food. And spares! Shit, we're so close. We only need 9 more. 9 more! We can do it! We can do it! You can do it! God, I say that a lot. It's just fun to say. Actually using up a fair amount of the spares that I started with, though. Actually a little bit surprised with how many spares I've gone through. Alright, dudes and dudettes, this is it. This is like the final day on the planet, I'm pretty sure. I do believe we can accumulate 8 more ore before the end of this day. Let's look up here. This will show us the time of day. We are at hour 8, day 13. And I think we will finish this mission fairly soon. And I actually do have all 5 bots working. That's good. Where is my ore going, though? It's been staying at 92. Have we run into an issue? I think we have. We have! They're producing ore, but it's not actually counting. Okay. Well, let's get rid of some stuff. First of all, let's make a connection here. Let's make a connection here. Whoa! Don't jump out of my game on me. It's not a thing I want to do. And let's also turn the landing permissions back on. And the next trader that comes by is going to get a bunch of food from us because I have more food than I really need. Yeah, my ore is stuck at 92. They have accumulated more than 92. See? Oh, it finally went up to 93. Multiple times they got up to 100% and it didn't go past 92. So I believe it's just because I'm like way cramped on space. So I'm glad I built this extra large storage room over here. Come on, trader. There you be. Okay, let's trade you. Oh, you don't have anything that I want, buddy. So I guess money it is. We're going to give you a bunch of food, and you're going to give me a bunch of your money. Wow. $23 vegetables is worth more than I thought it would be. Not that I need any of the money, but hey, I do need the space. So let's get these veggies out of here, fill the place up with ore, and we will be done with the first challenge. And I'll be excited to try the next one. Oh, my goddamn carrier bot just had to break down right there, didn't it? Good thing another carrier bot swiped the food he had and continued on with his mission in life. Now, why are these hitting 100% and not going up higher? There we go. That one up to 94. Do I have to actually, like, physically watch it for it to go up? Come on, hit 95. Why is that not going up? That's bizarre. This is getting weird. Is it because there's so much ore stacked up outside of the place That could be a thing. I think only 6 ore can be stacked outside the building, and then after that, even if they collect up to 100% on the ore production, it doesn't add another ore because there's no room for anyone to put it anywhere. That's a possibility. That's a thing. We've got room for 1 more over here, 2 more over here now. And 2 more over here now. Which is all I need. I need 4 more. Come on. Let's just hit that beautiful number of 100. And we will be done. 97. Oh, it's a countdown. 98. 2 more, 2 more. We can do this! So close. Better see that number go up. 99. And we did it. Yeah! You've successfully completed your first assignment for Planetbase Corp. Hooray! We did it! Yeah! Oh, does it just let me keep going? What's going on? I guess it just lets me keep building. Which is pointless because all this stuff that I would need is disabled. Huh. Okay, devs. At that point, the game needs to go back to the main menu. Just so people understand, hey, you're all done here. Just to make sure, I'm going to hit save. And then we're going to exit. Now let's go to challenges. Yay! We are done, and Starport Atlantis is open. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. Your next mission is to take over the management of Starport Atlantis. This is a facility that acts as a waypoint for various trading and mining routes. You will have to expand it and turn a profit quickly. There are no resources in this planet, so any supplies you might need you will have to purchase from traders. Accumulate 1,000 coins in less than 30 days. Oh shit. That's gonna be tough. Wow, what fucking planet is this? I've never seen a planet on this game that had water. I guess it's not very safe to assume that that's water. That could be any number of elements condensed into a liquid form. But I'm going to hit save. Save game 6. And we're going to exit. Yes. And we will continue with that challenge next time. So, that was awesome. I am so glad that this game came out with an update because it gives me a whole new reason to keep playing it all over again without feeling like I'm just replaying and rehashing the same old shit again and again. So I will definitely be playing some more of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you liked this video, and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel yet. That way, you can join me next time for some more Planetbase.